Think back to the time you were sitting on the bench, watching someone else celebrate in the exact spot you know you should be playing. It stings, but there is a precise operational gap between players who stagnate and those who move up the depth chart. We call it the Extra Swings Blueprint. Extra Swings represents the unseen, lonely work ethic, executed in the hours when nobody is around to give you credit. Adopting this 120% effort framework allows you to build the kind of work ethic that leaves your coaching staff asking, "Who the heck is this player?" Step 1 starts before you ever touch a baseball. If your team has morning weights scheduled for 6 a.m., your alarm needs to be set for 5 a.m. Your hand will barely make it to the nightstand before your brain starts negotiating. It's cold. Your muscles ache. The snooze button feels logical. You get up anyway. You find a concrete parking structure and you run sprints in the dark before anyone else has even tied their shoes. Playing at the college or professional level demands a daily routine of uncomfortable sacrifices that average players simply avoid. The physical foundation of an elite athlete is built entirely in the dark. By the time your team's official workday starts, you have already won your first battle. Step 2 happens when you arrive at the field. You need to be taking literal extra swings before your coach even walks out of the locker room for early work. If you compare a minor league roster to a major league roster, the physical gap is often narrow. The true dividing line is rooted in player mentality. When you aren't in the starting lineup, it is easy to sit back, check out, and decide your day is over. That is a mentally weak approach. Instead, you grab a notebook. You become a student of the game, tracking pitcher tendencies in real time and setting specific personal goals for the innings ahead. Elite preparation is continuous. Use the dugout as a strategic classroom to analyze the game as if you were already in the batter's box. Step 3 is about focus. Coach Nick Saban teaches his players to ignore the scoreboard and pour every ounce of their toughness into one single, isolated play. To apply that to baseball, you must create a strict mental boundary between analyzing your swing mechanics and actually competing against a pitcher. When taking extra swings off a tee, be highly analytical. Measure your bat path and perfect body positioning. But stepping into the box for a real game, drop the math. Let the mechanical analysis disappear. You trust the hours of unseen work you've already banked. You step in, tap into your subconscious flow state, and simply react to the incoming pitch. Overthinking at the plate will freeze you. Your analytical practice builds the mechanical engine, but live competition requires you to let that engine run freely. Step 4 requires you to accept an honest truth. Baseball is a game built on failure. You are going to strike out, and you are going to make errors. Take Alex Rodriguez. He has the 5th most strikeouts in the history of the sport. He failed at the plate thousands of times, yet he reached the absolute pinnacle of baseball. The best players possess a master's degree in getting back up after they fail. This chart illustrates the difference by comparing recovery times. The average player lets a strikeout drag their focus down for innings. The elite player resets their mental state immediately. Your success is measured by the raw speed of that recovery. When things go wrong, force yourself to step out of the box. Take a breath and ask yourself out loud, what does it actually take to break me? Elite performance is built on engineering an unbreakable failure recovery mechanism that protects your focus through bad plays. That is the complete Extra Swings Blueprint. The 5 a.m. conditioning, the pre-coach preparation, the flow state execution, and the rapid failure recovery. So here is my challenge to you for this upcoming season. Stop settling for a mediocre work ethic. Drop the average effort right now. Step into that batter's box under the stadium lights, fully prepared to prove every single person who doubted you wrong. If you want more mental frameworks to elevate your game, hit the subscribe button. But remember, this blueprint is worthless until you grab your bat and put in the work.